Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as the Maggot host going up against the Blessed Dread, where the AI has built balanced armies as it tells you to build. It's built 2 units in their armies, 3 units of shades and 3 units of dread spears, and the rest are shades in both of the armies here. So at least they've got like a template for what they want to do with that. But yeah, this is particularly dangerous for a lot of slow-moving monster units. The Rot Knights should be fine, but there's not enough of them to pin all of them down. But because we're in a settlement, we've got a bit of a garrison that will allow us to not control a large army. The last thing that we want is for there to be like 30 shades spread out across the map. You're chasing after some, the others are shooting at you, you're going to get slaughtered. We need to do our best to try to get them to blob up so that we can charge in on them and fight multiple, get them into melee as much as possible. We do not want them shooting. They've also got lords that are on dragons, so that's going to be difficult to manage as well. If you have a look here, it's on hard battle difficulty, but we're going to bump that up and load up the battle and read out the email. So he says, "Hey Legend, I've been playing Nurgle for the first time and was doing pretty good up until the point that the Dark Elves declared war on me. I thought it would be fun just running through some elves, but Loki decided to bring 2 stacks of shades, which are a pain in the ass to fight. I would like to see how you fight this battle with the army that I have. Everything I've tried has been unsuccessful. I can usually wipe out half of their army, but eventually get overwhelmed by the missile fire. I have faith in your abilities, and it's okay if some of my units get wiped out. Roast me too while you're at it." Okay, well, I will say that your army is not particularly well built. You've got good units in here, but I don't think there's been a whole lot of thought behind, like, why are they in there? Like, what's the plan? Because you've got kind of units that don't really complement each other very well. So the Rot Knights, they would probably best complement, like, infantry. So you get the infantry to pin them down, and then have these ones here, like, rear charge them, obviously. You don't really want to be using Great Unclean Ones to pin enemy units down. They're not good at it. They need quite a lot of other support. Mainly infantry support would be good. But yeah, against shades, that's a bad choice. If we have a look at your heroes, okay, well, level 15, I can maybe give you the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe the AI automatically applied that to you without your choice. But yeah, definitely should not be on that mount against the Dark Elves. They've got loads of anti-large, loads of armor piercing, and loads of missile units that are high damage. And this is a big fat target. Chariots are also a bad choice because Horse or Rot Knight would be better. Rot Beast, I mean. Because their hitbox is smaller, so the shades have a harder time getting at them. Alright, I've got an idea on what we should do here. There are essentially, in any sort of plan, we want to group our army up into specific tasks. So don't just like recruit units to be like that strong unit, that strong unit, that strong unit. That's a dumb way to go about it. So we've got half of our army that can hide, half of it that can't hide. So the units that can hide, let's put them over here. Because what I want to do is, I think I'll get these. Hang on, not two of them. What we want to do is try to lure them in one direction, one way. I need you to bait them. This guy can't heal, he'll have to stay there. You can hide, you can stay in there. I actually have no idea what to do with this. Yeah, we've got some summons. If I put a summon down over here, actually maybe a bit closer, we could use that as like a insect trap, I guess, for the shades. They'll shoot at it, we'll know where they are, and then we charge out at them. But they'll probably only bring like 1 or 2 to go after it. And then we charge on out and hopefully smash them. Now these guys here, stand back a little bit. I'll give him a heal to begin with this guy, because obviously a bit damage. You don't have a Nurgle spellcaster in the army. So that's not great. This one will have to stay up front. We want to shoot them in as big of a clump as they possibly can be. That one's not a great choice, but it's... I reckon the worst units in your army are either the Plague Ogres or the Great Unclean Ones, just because they're the most vulnerable, they're the slowest, and they're the fattest. These ones here, they're fat as well, but they're at least fast, so they can outrun the shades. These ones here, not so much. Alright, so let's get some control groups going. And see how we go. I guess you were relying on this guy here doing the healing. But you'd have to get it charged up first, that's the problem.
The Plague Lord's servant!
Alright, so got the healing in for a couple of these units. And we've got some healing over here, potentially. Alright, now you pop this down over here. So that reveals him just temporarily. But yep, they're bringing some shades over. But how many? That's the big question. So half of our bounce powers over here. Alright. It's alright so far. Sorry about that, not yet. Start making your way over here with the ogres. If they're going to get shot, that's much better than anyone else getting shot at. Yep, aim at them. Okay, here we go. Now we go. Go for this over here, and you use... That's not doing much damage. That's it. Get over there. Good. Use this guy here. See, he didn't get shot at. Yeah, you just keep that one pinned down while we go. Go kill the shades. Also, if we can stand on that position, okay, start making our way over here as well. Actually, if you guys can keep shooting, that'd be great. They need to get moving. You need to keep harassing their units. Prevent them from shooting. These ogres are... This one's anti-large. You might be able to fight it. Need someone over there. I don't think that guy's going to be able to beat it on his own. So what knight's it? Oh, shit. So they start shooting at us like that. That's what we want to try to avoid. So guys are fucking slow. Don't worry about their spearmen. Go after their fucking units. We've nearly killed this lord. That's great. Keep them pinned. At least this slows them down a little bit. So that's good. Alright, damage so far is not too bad. Now, don't wipe out any of their units. We want to make sure that we're over here when their reinforcements come in, so that their shades don't get a chance to shoot. Got to pin them down. Do not bother using the breath attack. That's really bad to do right now. Okay, we don't have enough units over here at the moment. We need to keep trying to kill that lord. Because yeah, with the toad breath attack, bring more guys over this way. Do this. Come on. Get out of there. Don't use that until we got... Well, yep. Just keep them from shooting. Just keep charging at different targets. We don't have them all pinned down. And if we poison this guy, he is in a bit of trouble. I don't want to use that. It does slow them down. Yeah, get over here. This is what we needed. Did we kill... Okay, we've killed a lord. Another one coming in. Okay. You guys start getting over there. You're too slow to bloody keep up with them. You get out of there. Fucking lose them before you get killed. Oh yeah, they got dark control, but that's not going to hurt us too much. Come on, get in over here. Don't worry about their spears. Just ignore them. Need to go after the shades. So they've still got a fair few units to bring in before the shades. Okay, where are you? I need you over here to start traitor killing. Yeah, over here. Get this one out of here. I want to preserve the integrity of the army. That's it. Just keep the shades pinned down, which is a bit frantic, even when we don't control our army. We've got to make sure that every single one of them is pinned down, because otherwise they'll try to skip someone around and get at us. Okay, where are you? Come on, hurry up, get over here. Okay, haven't brought in the other shades yet. Okay, we've got some summons. Let's use that. If that one lands over here, that's just sucks to be that one, I guess. It's gonna do lots of damage to them. Don't use that right now. This one's suffering a bit of damage. We want to keep the integrity of it alive. And we've still got time. Don't escort them off the battlefield. We just want them to... Did you get over here? Good. Yeah, just try to shatter as many units as possible, but don't worry about wiping them out completely. Enemy reinforcements will come in soon. That guy should have his ability charged up a fair bit, so we need to keep the toad dragons around him. Yeah, if there's just like a handful of hang on. Okay, the other lord's been wounded. It's good. Just a handful of units left in the troop. Then don't worry about wiping it out. Okay, we need to get over here because they're going to start bringing in their shades soon. And the first army has been practically obliterated. Okay, so this one here, get it out of there. So this is... Okay, we need to move a bit quicker. Yeah, their shades are going to start coming in. We need to make sure they don't spread out and get away from us. Okay, and you need to try to kill this lord with... Using the summon's not going to do anything. Actually, it might. If I leave it behind to chase after or get shot by the shades, that could work. Shades are going to start coming in. We need to get in there. Don't worry about their fucking spears. They don't matter. So just leave them behind. Before they get away, they're kind of stuck in this area. Which could be good for us. That's it. Don't give them a chance to shoot. Forget about their spears. That's it. Bring them in. Get to their reinforcement spot as quickly as we can. Alright, things looking good here. They may have a shade chasing after them. Like, obviously can't withdraw them because we're stuck inside of the settlement. Good. Now, as new shades come in, they're just going to be fighting Rot Knights. And Rot Knights regenerate on their own, so that's fine. Yeah, I need to keep using this spell here. It's the only way we're really going to kill her. Okay, now we can get whoever we want off the battlefield, and that's fine. Yeah, leave this one behind out this way. Let that get shot by the shades while these guys here catch up. Do not let them shoot. And once we get all of our guys together, we can use this. Okay, fair few shades there, so that's still got to last another 30 seconds. Okay, get in over here. She's not going to land. Come on, get over here. Actually, maybe these two can turn back around and fire at them. Come on, guys, over here. Summons in here, why not? Alright, this down here. That'll just keep them busy while we kill their reinforcing troops. Alright, good. Yeah, you come in over here because that one's hanging out this way dealing with our summons, that's fine. We need to back off a little bit or else they're not coming in quickly. Right, and then you two, once again, keep firing back that way. No, not these two. Yeah, they're not focusing as much on the Cygors now. And we're out of wind, so I can't kill her now. But luckily, if you combine all of these shades together, it basically equals one unit. And this guy has now charged up his healing to 79%, so that's nothing. Keep this one over here. Alright, Rot Knights, get back over here, charge back this way, because they've got this under control here. You getting healing? Yep, just a bit. And where are you?
Her father's child, marching.
So we've got this summon, might as well use it.
Rises.
Oh, look, they're coming over here to wipe this out, but I can't withdraw from the battlefield. What you going to do? Just spirit leech it? No protection again. Oh, hang on. We just army lost her. Alright. Let's quickly get in together. Because the battle's won. Yeah, it was massively frantic at the start of that. But it paid dividends off at the end, that's for sure. Because the second army was super easy to deal with because they didn't get a chance to use their shades. Alright, so get them in here so we can get all nice and healed up. Especially those toad dragons. Okay. Yep. Don't really need to do it on the Rock Knights. They can't recover any entities. It's just about the single entities trying to get them healed. So our guy in here is healing them at... It's pretty much fully charged there. So they're getting some passive regen with that. So yeah, I was maybe a bit critical of you being on this mount, but it's kind of useful. I mean, he's good health, so it's fine. Because yeah, providing that extra regen is definitely helping us now. And that way you don't need a Nurgle Castle. It's just that the enemy forces that we're going up against put him at risk with that. Don't think we're going to get it all healed to full because a lot of these are about to leave. They're right on the edge. And if we don't, as long as we don't get attacked again over the end turn, most of these units will get fully healed. That one definitely won't. So we probably don't need to do any more. Heroic victory, nice. We only suffered 29 casualties. None of our units left the battlefield. And yeah, I think getting them into a clump early on, preventing them from shooting, that was the key there. If we just like set up wide and charged at them at the beginning, we probably would have beaten this army, but we would have suffered so much damage. I'm not sure if he didn't control large army, but it seemed pretty obvious that wasn't what we needed to do in this situation. Alright, so let's take some money for you. Ugh. That doesn't look good. So another lord on a dragon, and we got fuck all to work with there. I don't think that's winnable. Because they've also got Dark Conduit, which this army with this garrison is way more vulnerable to. They've got 6 additional units on us. Like, the harpies aren't that big of a deal, but they're fairly experienced. You can definitely underestimate them. I don't think this is winnable. Not on this battle difficulty anyway. Because yeah, she's got a lot of winds of magic. These are actually working. They would work pretty well together. And these ones here, we've got no means of catching them. I give it a shot, I guess, but I'm really not sure what we can do here. Because you can't put Nurglings up on the wall, and I doubt you've got the towers on the wall upgraded, so it's probably not worth putting anyone up there. So let's have a look. No, they're setting up over here. Yeah, you can't put Nurglings up on the wall. And basic bitch towers. And they would just... Yeah, if we left our guys up on the wall here, their harpies will actually rip us to pieces. Flying units actually have the advantage on the walls. The walls are so stupid in Total War Warhammer, and they always have been, and they probably always will be. I know they're trying to tackle these issues, but I think it's just fundamentally ingrained into the game. Just really bad design. They had such a bad foundation in Warhammer 1 that they just can't fix it now. They didn't spread out their units either. They're all concentrating their attack right here. So concentrating their force against our concentrated force, we lose no matter what we do. There's just no tactics that's going to work here. So just don't engage there. If we move back to here, I'm just thinking about where we could have a good defensive position. I think it needs to be this one. If we could manage to lure the enemy lord here. Problem is, these are... We have no fast units to lure over here effectively. Since she's on a big mountain, this guy is small. If she does try to attack us, she'll probably just knock us down constantly. But yeah, if I could just utilize these towers, even just for a little bit, better than nothing. I think the priority should be to get rid of the harpies. If I put this one up here. Because yeah, they're slow as hell. This is a big risk what I'm taking here, just to get a couple of shots in. Yeah, that's not worth it. It'd do so little damage, and it'd just be for nothing. This guy here, we might be able to get back, because at least he's not a demon. Everyone else is a demon, so he'll rout, not get killed if they do come after us. And he's not exactly a great fighter, but he does have regen, so that might help. All right, and then put some basic towers around the place. There's a tower position over here. At least Nurgle towers can dish out a decent amount of damage, but I really can't see any other thing that we can do. I think our options here are extremely limited. But yeah, we'll see. So just get off the battle. Get off the battlements there. Oh, hang on.
Until the weeping flesh slides from our brittle
What are they doing?
bones. It aids decay.
Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. They're going straight for us. Now, if they all land on him, I'm pretty sure I can get him back relatively safely. But yeah, the whole purpose of this is to try to lure them over here early, so that they don't fight in a concentrated manner. Because harpies are really bad at running down small single entities. They probably get a couple hits on us here and there, but they were trying to shoot at us a bit. So I've got these here. Well, they're in a concentrated position. Hopefully that lands a few hits. But yeah, all these harpies. And he's gonna rout. Good, that's another thing I wanted to waste. Just doing a tiny little bit of damage. Just keep moving. As soon as you stand still, you're dead. Alright, pop that down there.
Our father's sacred servant, joyfully I move. Decay sends me on.
Come on. Get out of that. Rout then. This is, yeah, look at the instructions here. Oh, that's a bad place to stand and fight. Well, they're not doing any damage, but neither are we. Thing is, yeah, see how we start taking damage faster when we actually turn to stand and fight? That's not what we want. Okay, good, he routed. They'll probably stop trying to attack him now. It'd be great if we could have wasted some more ammo of the Scourge Runner chariots. If we get this one over here early, but unfortunately they get to dictate the terms of the battle here, because our garrison is rubbish. Alright, I'm going to bring the Plague Toads of Nurgle over here. I was hoping that he could potentially regenerate and get back. I guess I'm not going to be able to do that. He really wasn't worth that much anyway, and just keeping them distracted, even for a little bit, could be worth it. But overall, I don't think this was good. But you got to do something. You can't just be like, well, I'll just do nothing and hope I'll win. Definitely won't win that way. Because, yeah, we can't win this unless we take risks. And that just didn't pay off, that's all. Problem is, most of the risks that we could potentially take, there's no payoff on any of them. Alright, look, if they keep chasing after him and just keep them busy, that's better than nothing. Because his death does not matter for the sake of the army. Just trying to get her attention, bring her over here, get her to land. Is he actually dead? Yeah, he actually died. Okay. Yeah, I did not like our odds in this battle at all. Okay, good. Got its attention. Get over here. Because the towers can't do anything to her. Good. Alright. That's something. And if they just stay there for the rest of the battle, that would be good. No, they're not going to do that. So that Lord recently died penalty, that goes away, and it's not coming back. Okay, hang on. No, come back. Just bring him over. Shit, move out of the way, move out of the way. Okay, let's get this one here so we can get some regen. Oh, yeah. These ones here, shoot at her. Yeah, pin her down there. Good. They're using the plague toads of Nurgle that makes sure that she can't get back up in the air. Alright, look, we lose our lord, they lose their lord. I think that is a really good trade-off, because they'll suffer a permanent leadership penalty, whereas our leadership penalty was actually temporary. And their lord is way better than ours. Alright, so this here will give us access to some regen. Oh, man. That's another problem with demon units. They fucking shatter so quickly. Oh god, she's gonna actually leave. I'm sure we were doing a fair bit of friendly fire. Oh my god, she's gonna shatter. Okay, then they're not gonna suffer a permanent leadership penalty, but at least they've got no more spellcasting. So no. Alright, let's put a blocker there. And we've used up all of our ammo with that one as well, but yeah, she's a goner. Seeing the bats, the harpies, hanging around here, that's really good. Okay, so what we want to do here, to keep them in this area as long as possible, before this gets destroyed, pop that down. They can't attack it for 30 seconds, and it restores its health. But I will eventually run out of supplies, especially if they capture these other points. So the points down over here could build a tower, but if we can keep these ones distracted here as long as possible, by just constantly switching that back and forth between the tier 1 and tier 2 towers, and also dishing out a little bit of damage to them, that could work for us. Got this, but it's mainly used against single entities, so just wait. Plus we should be able to heal passively with this. Alright. Watch out with this guy here, because that's going to try to shoot at us. Alright, they're at it again. Yeah, this time it only cost us 50 to build it. Just wait until it's really badly damaged. That's the best time to do it. Not too much about those Scourge Runner chariots. Okay, so that now. Okay, since that seems to be going pretty well here, let's get another tower built here. So yeah, they'll suffer a temporary leadership penalty. I still think it was worth it to kill their lord early. Well, get rid of their lord early. Let's wait for them to nearly break through. So I can't catch them. All we can hope to do is... Good, they're using up their ammo on the towers. I was hoping they'd do that. That's actually really good that they're doing that, because I don't have any other way of getting rid of them. Okay, yep. Fight this, we get regen. Don't send in the Pox Riders. Okay, good. Good. I can't believe they're actually wasting their ammo on these basic bitch towers. That's so good for us. Good. And yeah, we get a bit of regen with this one here. That one's dishing out damage, but it's not inflicting any kills. Alright, we've got this as well. That's good at dishing out some damage. Since we've already got access to healing, I think it would be a good idea to use this. Keep coming back over here and checking. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, gotta do this now. Good. Keep all those harpies there. Shit, we might actually win this. If this keeps going like this. Okay, it's all working out pretty well. Good, this is... It's a shot in here, actually. Because, yeah, these towers don't do any friendly fire damage. Okay, their lord just left the battlefield, I think. Yep, I really wish I did kill her, but ran out of ammo. Alright, just stay fighting down here because of the aura from this one. Because we're not taking much damage as well. But I gotta keep coming back over here and checking. Yeah, that's looking good. Good. It's doing a lot of damage, but yeah, just not inflicting kills. Thanks to this one here providing us with, was it like 20% healing? Sorry, 0.2% healing, I mean. Use this one here just to run down broken units. Definitely suffering some casualties here and there. Alright, they're inflicting a little bit. But yeah, if we can just hold that as long as possible, just keep bogging them down. That's how Nurgle plays. Play the slow game. Alright, I'll pop that down there. We're almost out of ammo. And they're starting to cap this point here because all of our infantry's not in this position. So I just need to bring them a bit in. How are we going over here? But yeah, that's actually taking them out, little bit by little bit. So it may have, in hindsight, not been a mistake to send our, our cultists to go and do that, because of them getting bogged down over here, which wouldn't have happened if we didn't bring them over here, which wasn't my plan, but sometimes the plan goes wrong in a good way. So we don't need to worry too much about healing. Alright, switch that. Right, I'm going to charge in here. This one here is taking a fair bit of damage. Right, how much did that do? So no kills on that one. That's great. So the ones back here, they're not getting the heal from the barricade. A lot of damage, but no kills. Balance of power's improving. Shit. I think we might actually win. Well, thanks to this one here. Yeah, don't keep these guys bogged down in combat. We did lose one of them. So this isn't going to revive our entities. Now that's looking good. Right, so there's their murderous prowess. Still got some Scourge Runner chariots back here, but the fact that they're not using them all at once, because what they should be trying to do is just dish out as much DPS as they possibly can, so that we can't heal fast enough. So this one here looks like it's just about used up all of its healing. comes in. So 9,000 damage with no kills. Hopefully this one will use its ammo on that. Okay, let's switch that over actually. Yeah, it's working great. It's fine. Keep that going. It's a particularly badly damaged unit. Bounce power's even, so that's a really good sign for us. I can't believe this is working. As soon as I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is a write-off. But it's actually working. Good. It's staying in that location there, is getting, yeah, 0.2% healing per second. Looks like this one here has healed all that it can. Okay, so they'll need all of that ammo to be able to destroy this. And that's if they're lucky. Good. Yeah, because we don't lose balance of power when we lose supplies or a tower gets destroyed. But any bit of damage that the tower can do to them, that's great. Because yeah, if you let the tower get destroyed, you can't rebuild it. That's why we've got to constantly keep switching it over. Good. Yeah, they're shooting at this. That's exactly what we wanted them to do. Because that had, what, 9,000 damage potential, just like what this one over here used. And if they waste it on the towers, that is just great for us. Good. I'm really happy with how that went. Now give our guys a bit of a rest for the next engagement. Yeah, plus it gives these guys time to shoot at these chariots as well. Yep, that's good. Get that going. And yeah, they just keep throwing guys back in here. And there's the army losses. I can't believe we actually won that. Holy shit. Thing is, they'll probably just come over here again and besiege the settlement straight away. Because we didn't wipe out that many of the chariots, or that many of the harpies, but still, those harpies getting bogged down there, that was really good for us. Another heroic victory. So 2 units got wiped out. And, well, they lost 2 units got wiped out. These ones here might be wiped. If nothing else, they'll probably merge them. Oh, look, that one came back. So that's good, I guess. Stole a banner of eternal flame. Let's go with the replenishment, because I think there's a decent chance that they'll besiege it again. Which they didn't. Okay, that's good. Might be a good idea to put a lord there. A death wizard would be good. Because they're using spirit leech back on them. Oh my god, another one. God damn, it's Disaster Battle Central here. I did adjust the battle difficulty, didn't I? Yeah. You gotta watch out when you're a slow-moving army. Well, not all of us are slow, but you gotta watch out for this. Storm of Fire is super fucking annoying to deal with, and Village is annoying. So, your army here is just not fantastic, but it's really good in auto-resolve to be able to get all of this stuff smashed up. I'd honestly take the auto-resolve. But if we pop some of this down here first, will that improve the auto-resolve at all? Yeah, I just take the order with that one. Just because of that fucking army ability, it's so obnoxious. Oh, okay. Some control principles. Alright, what should we do here? I don't know which one he needs, because it's not my campaign. But getting this passive bonus here, I mean, maybe some of your armies don't have that much Winds of Magic. I have no idea, it's not my campaign. It could help. Because, yeah, the army that we used in the first battle, that only had 60 Winds of Magic, so I guess, yeah. Okay, now this guy wants to become... I don't know what you want. Do you want this guy to be a Demon Prince? Why do I always have to deal with these dilemmas? No instructions in the email. Look. Too bad. I don't know what you want to do with him, and to be honest, turning him into a Nurgle Demon Prince, I don't know if it's really that good. That may be what he wanted, but I have no fucking idea. Okay, so Wei Jin. Alright, they backed off, so that gives you time to deal with it. Just left it empty there. Yeah, okay. So that was the army that just got attacked. And good amount of replenishment for sure. I really think that those blunderbusses were not actually very good for that army at all. Because for one thing, you didn't have that particular hero in here, and it just doesn't complement them, in my opinion. This actually not too bad. I got no real complaints with this army. Now that the blunderbusses are gone. And that other battle was... Shit, I have no idea where it was. It wasn't Tamarkan. Yeah, stick all your Chaos Dwarfs in this army over here. And that's where this guy is. Yeah, it was this one. So this is where we fought. And the remnants of them, yeah, you'll easily be able to run them down.
What is this foolishness?
Yeah, they can't escape you. Because there's nowhere else that you seem to need to go, unless you want to kill these guys, do you? Nope. Alright, cool. Well, the situation looks doable for you, so that's good. Looking at this, yeah, that guy came back. That's what you'd expect. What about some defenses for you? Because, yeah, building the walls is where you increase the capacity for your heroes as well. Nurgle does eventually get quite good defenses compared to some of the other factions. And then there's also this one here, which doesn't provide any additional garrison. These ones here, I don't think they provide garrison units. Nope. And do these ones? No, this is summonable units. So if you're going to get any additional units in the garrison, it really comes down to getting that. That's not going to do anything. And yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, the situation doesn't look like a disaster. Now, cool. Alright, well, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. I'm super surprised we won that battle. It just goes to show you how fucking stupid the AI is at assaulting and defending settlements. Like, there's no... I should not have won that battle, especially given that I threw my my hero away at the start. I should not have won that battle. But AI was just as fucking stupid as I was. They were just more stupid, I guess. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.